Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Firdi Bemayu. My student number is 250-201-0030. And today I'm going to be answering some questions about my experience in extensive listening in English learning. There are 10 questions that I need to answer, so let's get into it. The first question, what do you think about extensive listening in English learning? I think it has been an interesting subject after the intensive listening because in extensive listening, you have the free will to listen on anything. Now, for the second question, how often do you do extensive listening activities outside of class? Very often, actually. And without even knowing it, I've been doing extensive listening since when I was a kid. So this is nothing new to me, but the extensive listening as a subject is what is new for me. Third question, what types of audio materials that do you usually listen to? I use videos on YouTube as my listening materials. Fourth question, what is your reason for choosing this type of audio material? I think YouTube has a lot of varieties of videos in there, because not only that I can search like a type of video that I like, I can also search videos that are 1 hour long or more to help me with my extensive listening assignments. Fifth question, in your opinion, can extensive listening improve listening skills? Explain. It really does help on improving my listening skills, because in extensive listening, it's not just about you listening something in English, but it's also about having the enjoyment of listening what you like, that is what is fully on English, and meaning that you get to improve your listening skills. You can also have the enjoyment while doing the process of it. Now for the sixth question, what difficulties do you face when doing extensive listening? I have problems with the vocabulary acquisition part in my assignments, because it is instructed to fill in every new word that I found while doing the extensive listening, and it's a struggle. It's very meticulous work, and I'm afraid that I will input the same word from before without even noticing it, because it's just I just need to be very careful about it. Now, so the seventh question, how do you overcome those difficulties? Because I'm using Word on doing this assignment, I can use a tool to search any words that is already been filled in the vocabulary acquisition, so there won't be another repeated word. Even though it's still meticulous work, at least it's less stressful to do now. Eighth question, do you use subtitles or transcripts when listening? Why? I use subtitles when listening because it's easier for me to understand and easier for me to do the listening assignments, because since I don't know how to use transcripts actually. Now for the ninth question, did the lecturer provide any guidance or assignments regarding extensive listening? How helpful was this? Yes, the lecturer provided like how much time is needed for the assignment and other instructions too. Plus, it's a nice reminder too, because it's a weekly assignment for the extensive listening subject. It's very helpful. Now last question, what are your suggestions for improving the implementation of extensive listening in classroom learning? I think it would be nice if there is like a quick checkup on each student's extensive listening passport to see how much progress they have made so far. For example, like how many hours have you accumulated from the first week of extensive listening until now? How many new words have you discovered so far, etc.? I think those can really help with the improvements for the implementation of extensive listening in classroom learning. And I think that's all from me. Thank you so much for your kind attention. I'm sorry if I made any mistakes in my pronunciation. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.